你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Why does every drama have the shadow of Xiao Zhan? Originally, I just thought that the character and Xiao Zhan seemed to be a coincidence until the arrival of this modern, themed army. Why can a soldier be so similar to Xiao Zhan? The hit Ace Force has already seen its first appearance on the working day after the New Year's holiday. There are more than 8,000 heat in the station in the morning. It is conceivable that the audience has been attracted by some high-burning pictures began to delay the drama. In this case, it was already a foreseeable result at the beginning of the broadcast. It will explode. No matter what the plot is, there will be a good heat. The feelings and blessings of the old opera bones, coupled with the existence of Xiao Zhan's own flow body. The bloody wind is no longer enough to be treated by the outside world. There is also a military theme with a limited audience, and the launch can drive the three parties crazy. What is this ability? Fans are excited, black fans go crazy, passers-by are attracted. There is also an alternative atmosphere group that arrived late, specifically mocking the existence of Xiao Zhan. However, in the end, these are all transformed into usable energy to help the work. This is also a drama that was launched a week after a lot of netizens left messages. People stepped on him, sprayed him, scolded him everywhere. Write more about Gu Yiye's highlight moments played by Xiao Zhan. And his acting skills are really worth seeing by more people. And what the author keeps replying is just one sentence: trust me. Since writing nearly 1,000 articles by Xiao Zhan, it can be proved that he is the one who can trample on him. Those who scolded him, sprayed him, and hacked him, they all turned into energy available to them in the end. The person who has brought the black and the red to the extreme. This is also when Xiao Zhan is not in business. It can also guarantee the reason for the high degree of discussion. There are always people who will try their best to make Xiao Zhan active in the public eye. However, hello, key the deity is. I don't need to explain it separately. There is also the most critical factor, also because of the audience of military dramas. It really does not belong to the kind of audience that is active on social platforms, let alone active on Weibo. If Ace Force is broadcast on CCTV according to the original plan, coupled with Xiao Zhan's own topical help, it may have exploded long ago. Think about it after the launch of Duluo Dalu. In just a few days, the netizens global index has remained above 2 and directly broke 3 after the finale. And Ace is only within 2 up to now. Of course, it's not that it's not good to broadcast on Jiangsu Satellite TV. The objective factor is still because the ratings of Jiangsu Satellite TV are really low. It has been able to maintain above 0.35 after the broadcast, and has recently reached 0.4 ratings. This achievement is already the highest rated work of satellite TV. This is also the reason why online discussions are more popular than satellite TV. In the end, they all feed back to the video platform. Don't worry at all, the drama will not burst, Xiao Zhan's contribution will not be seen. These are all unnecessary worries, because the most discussed on the entire network is also related to Xiao Zhan's role. If you don't believe it, then look down. I still remember to mock Xiao Zhan. If there is no scene, you can't make it into the group, and the film scene can't be broadcast, and it's still vivid. The launch of Ace Force has seen the most comments. It was the shadow of Xiao Zhan that was seen in Gu Yiye's body. This is no longer a drama that can have such an evaluation. Wei Wuxian in Chenqingling this is encountering an epic cyber violence. And what Xiao Zhan encountered is the actual version of Wei Wuxian. 100 schools of encirclement and suppression. Even the patient number 5 played by the drama Dream Like a Dream. Those who have seen it say that number 5 has the shadow of Xiao Zhan, and has been searching for the answer all his life. In the end it all boils down to 2 words: impermanence. Originally, I just thought that the character and Xiao Zhan seemed to be a coincidence until the arrival of this modern, themed army. Why can a soldier be so similar to Xiao Zhan? In the update to episodes 18 and 19, Xiao Zhan once again posted an article about Gu Yiye, the shouts of the characters under the sky at the same time. I finally understand the long article I sent. Also let many industry know that an actor with a pen, It is not unreasonable why the role can be played alive. The biggest feeling for the author is, why doesn't Xiao Zhan need to rush into the group? Even if only one work is broadcasted a year, it can still have a good degree of discussion. Can support Xiao Zhan to eat for 1 year. We have seen too many actors of this kind. Don't feed the resources so obviously. Don't talk about seamless entry into the group. Several dramas can be broadcast in a year, but the sense of existence is very low. How low can it be? I saw some netizens summarized and counted the details of the works broadcast by popular actors in 2021. Some netizens said, I don't know, so many works have been broadcast. There are 6 at most, but I haven't watched any of them. And look at Xiao Zhan. Before Ace Force did not airborne, the discussion is still the Dramadoro continent. The supertailing effect and sustainable endurance ability can be seen. There is no need to film because of filming. Isn't Xiao Zhan that way? It is now believed that even ordinary scripts can be shaped into soul characters by Xiao Zhan. In the long essay I posted again, I saw at first glance that Xiao Zhan's essay ability was really not covered. The writing is not like the kind of ghost writing, because this is the true feeling that can be written after earnestly feeling the role. Xiao Zhan's rhetoric is absolutely brilliant and meaningful. There is no gorgeous rhetoric, but it can substitute for the role he describes. Even if you haven't seen Xiao Zhan's play, you will be attracted by his writing style. Every time I watch the role played by Xiao Zhan, I want to find the right, suitable, simple but uncommon adjectives, but you will find no adjective can accurately describe the character Xiao Zhan portrayed. This is not to say that Xiao Zhan played badly, on the contrary, he played too well. Everyone feels different, not just due to Hamlei's law, whether it is a netizen or a fan, who wrote about Xiao Zhan thousands of times, they are all different Xiao Zhan. It's not once or twice that Xiao Zhan posted about Gu Yiye. Ace Force is also the most positive work of Xiao Zhan's many works. He personally announced and published it. It is conceivable that Xiao Zhan himself really loves this character. The Chen Qingling that people can substitute. When I went to Ace Force, I saw the squad leader sacrifice to save Gu Yiye. Seeing the editing of the collection of Monitor Zhang Fei and Gu Yiye, it is really the second senior sister. But where is Gu Yiye's shadow of Xiao Zhan? It is concretely visible. In the first few episodes of Ace Force, many people said that Xiao Zhan played Gu Yiye less. But did you find that the lines of this character are all the essence, and there is no waste of a word? Gu Yiye's magnanimity is similar to Xiao Zhan's. The reality reflects the prejudice in the plot. Have the power of self-reconciliation, because of the prejudice of identity background. He is a comrade in arms and opponent with sorghum, the preference of superiors, no complaints. It's a contest with one's own limits, and only a contest with oneself is the real victory. He said, if the fruit is stolen, then he has no meaning. In the 19th year of Chen Qingling, Xiao Zhan said in an interview, I want to win, but I don't want others to lose. Xiao Zhan is describing Gu Yiye's experience, behavior, choice. Decision will be accepted. It's like this, it's like all the ups and downs will only become the nourishment for the green pines and cypresses on the mountain. They are all big trees that have grown up in extreme environments, and they take the sudden wind and rain. The choices and decisions all fall into the nutrient. Xiao Zhan smiled at the cyber violence he had encountered. Said as old to talk about capital. When Gu Yiye was about to be retired, he said, if I do something wrong, I will be rejected by you. I will not leave and accept criticism when I grow up. It is the same to release goodwill in a difficult situation. There is a similar point. When encountering a problem, it is to find a solution. Self-regulation and self-reconciliation. They have to do things beyond what ordinary people can do. There is also unimaginable tolerance and perseverance. Gu Yiye regards it as my life to be a soldier. Do the right thing. I don't be a hero, be a winner as my original intention. Xiao Zhan was asked in the interview, in which way he worked harder than others, when he still hopes that others will label himself hard, he replied, effort is not a label for him. He is a very ordinary thing, and it is one thing I do every day. Like Gu Yiye, these are never multiple choice questions. It's something we are determined to do. You see how similar they are. There are more similar parts. If you want to elaborate, there are many, many more, where they overlap. This is also what Xiao Zhan's call to Gu Yiye was superficially seen. In the opening issue of L, it was also said that Gu Yiye brought him strength and combined his small composition. Understand where this power comes from. Participated in Gu Yiye's half of his life in 4 months. Experienced the military years of the trump card force. If it were not the role of Quan Jin, Gu Yiye, who couldn't bring the audience realistically resonated. Look at this sentence again. Destiny's arrangement really makes sense for him, doesn't it? This sentence seems to have reconciled with the digital incident and the injustice that Gu Yiye encountered. You can't hide the arrangement of fate. If you can't figure it out, then don't think about it. It really makes sense to him. Accidentally, so much nonsense, it's time to end. I also want to use the sentence that Xiao Zhan posted to summarize Xiao Zhan and you and me in reality. Don't be obsessed with perfection, they are you anyway, but they are not enough to generalize you.